You think you know yourself. Every day you wake up, check your phone, get dressed, make choices, all of them yours. You've got goals, opinions, a personality. But let's be honest, if you were really in control, why do you keep doing the things that you said you'd stop? Why do you sabotage good things? Why do you attract the same pain, the same patterns again and again? There's something else behind the wheel, something older than thought, deeper than memory, something that doesn't ask for permission. That something is your unconscious mind. And it's not a theory, it's not a poetic idea, it's a real, measurable part of your psychology and your biology. Modern neuroscience, psychology, behavioral studies, they all point to the same truth. There's a part of you shaping your life that you don't really see. And until you understand it, or at least a little bit, you'll keep mistaking your patterns for fate. You'll keep calling old wounds personality. You'll keep reacting instead of choosing. The unconscious shapes your decisions, your relationships, your fears, and you don't even really notice it's there. You don't see it, but you may feel it in your reactions, your impulses, your dreams, or your addictions. It doesn't speak in language, it speaks in symbols, in urges, in silence. The unconscious isn't a crack in your awareness, it's the foundation beneath it. Now, before we go further, let's clarify something really quick. People use subconscious and unconscious like they're the same thing, but really they're not. The subconscious is just beneath the surface. Habits, routines, stored memories. It helps you drive without thinking. It helps you remember how to brush your teeth or sing a verse of a song that you haven't heard in years. The unconscious, though, is something else entirely. You can't access it directly. You don't recall it. It reveals itself. It shapes your instincts, your fears, your attractions, your blind spots. Sigmund Freud believed it was a vault of repressed thoughts and desires, whereas Carl Jung saw it as a vast symbolic world, a realm of archetypes shared by all humanity. And neuroscience shows your brain is taking in millions of bits of information every second, filtering, interpreting, and reacting, long before your conscious mind catches up. And that's the unconscious. It's not hiding, but it's running the show, more or less. It remembers what mattered, especially the things that you couldn't face. Not in words, but in patterns, in impulses, in sudden aversions, in irrational attachments, and fears that feel older than you, or in love. When you fall in love with someone who feels just like home, you'd better ask yourself what home really was. Because sometimes what feels familiar is just what you survived. This isn't about blaming the unconscious. It's not evil, it's not broken, but it is powerful. It protects you, even when it hurts you. It speaks through dreams you can't explain. It moves before you speak. And the more you ignore it, the more it controls you, quietly, invisibly. And most people live as if the unconscious doesn't exist. But it's the only part of them that never really sleeps. It's the pull that you can't explain, the panic out of nowhere, the rage you swore you were done with, the shadow behind the smile. So here's the truth. Until you face the unconscious, you're not really choosing your life, you're replaying it. No one spent more time in that realm than Carl Jung. He's kind of the pioneer of the unconscious. Um, and not just as a psychologist, but as an explorer of the soul. He mapped what they call the archetypes. He gave form to what they call the shadow. He saw the human psyche as something mythic, universal, and deeply real. So if this video stirred something in you, maybe a discomfort, a curiosity, or a sense that there's something more beneath the surface, then Carl Jung is where you should go next. And in my next video, we'll explore his ideas: the shadow, the anima and animus, the collective unconscious, and a process that he called individuation, which is not about becoming perfect, but becoming whole. And this isn't about therapy, it isn't really self help. It's just a path inward into the part of you that's been with you all along. So I hope you watch that next video, because the unconscious is always waiting, it's always there. And I think it's really important for us if we want to have fulfilled, whole lives. So until next time.